Hello and welcome to Driver to It. Bushy here, and today we're back with another handy free video for Uber drivers. And this time, we're talking about your TLC driver's license and the restrictions and requirements around driving for Uber in New York City. A lot has changed over the last 12 months, and if you're not clued in, you'll be left behind. Let's start with a little background info and work up to the specific rules around driving Uber in Manhattan. Rideshare services in New York City are regulated by the Taxi and Limousine Commission, or TLC. They are in charge of issuing driver's licenses to those authorized to commercially carry passengers in the 5 boroughs. You can spot a TLC licensed vehicle by the special TLC plates they wear. Typically, you'll see T and LC in small text on the bottom of the plate. Having a TLC license is the first step in being qualified as an Uber driver in New York City. However, if you're only now thinking about getting set up, you may have missed out. As of April 1st, 2019, and no, this isn't an April Fool's joke, Uber isn't taking registration of any new drivers in the Big Apple. This comes as a result of city and TLC regulations which are aimed at reducing congestion in the city. It was the city's argument that rideshare services had oversaturated the market and was clogging up city streets with drivers who just cruised for passengers. So now both Lyft and Uber have been forced to cap the amount of drivers that can operate within the 5 boroughs of New York. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you're already signed up with Uber and have a TLC license, you're lucky. This new ruling only impacts anyone wanting to start driving today. If you did sign up to drive with Uber before April 1st, you can still apply for a TLC license, but you will be placed on a wait list. So what are the requirements for a TLC license? Well, first, you must be at least 19 years old and have a valid social security number at the time of application. You must also have a Class E or CDL license issued by the DMV with no more than 6 points on it. It's going to cost up to $128 to upgrade, depending on how long you have left on your expiry date. Your driving record must be free from outstanding tickets, parking violations or fines, with at least a 15-month gap between the time of application and your last driving infringement. You're going to need to have a full medical to ensure you're physically fit to drive. It's a non-invasive check that's pretty standard for a lot of types of pre-employment. The completed form has to be uploaded to the TLC website. Part of your eligibility also depends on the results of a drug test that needs to be completed at one of the 7 TLC-approved drug testing locations. The test costs $32, and a pass test is mandatory for all successful license applications. There are several educational courses that are also required for application. Drivers applying for TLC license also need to have completed a defensive driving course at either of the TLC's approved defensive driving schools or New York State DMV certified driving school. In addition to the defensive driving course, TLC requires completion of a course, an examination called the For-Hire Vehicle or FHV course. The 3-day, 24-hour course teaches and examines applicants on map reading, local geography, customer service, and driver-passenger relations. Applicants also need to have completed the wheelchair-accessible vehicle course in order to better serve less mobile customers and clients. Last but not least, you'll need to make sure that you've been fingerprinted and your record stored with Identigo New York. Make sure you visit the TC website for all details, terms, and conditions. I know it's a lot to take in, but the rewards are worth it. Be prepared, get all your certifications and prerequisites sorted, and you can be on the roads of New York in no time. Make sure you check out our next video, Uber Costs, Fees, and Charges for New York City. I'm Bushy with Driver to It, and this has been another handy Uber driver tip video. Like this video if you've learned something, and subscribe to Driver to It so you can check out our other free helpful guides. See you next time!